Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Risk Management Program Preview session. My name is Sarah McMaster, and I will be facilitating the session today. Let's start by taking a look at the two program options that we offer. The first option is a certificate of completion. Students will complete the 3 risk management courses to earn a certificate of completion. A new change for fall is that all courses in this program are now being offered in a 10-week accelerated format. This means you'll be working on coursework, readings, and assignments more hours each week, but for a shorter amount of time overall. For these courses, you can expect to spend about 8 to 11 hours per week on your course. And starting in the fall session, you will also be able to do courses back-to-back instead of only one per semester. So you could potentially finish a completed 3-course certificate of completion in risk management in just under 10 months. Just note that all 3 courses must be completed through McMaster University Continuing Education to earn this certificate. The second option is the Business Administration Diploma, with a concentration in risk management. The program requires you to complete the 3 risk courses and the 5 business administration core courses. These 5 courses will provide a great understanding of the knowledge and skills needed to be successful in business, whether you're in nonprofit, IT, healthcare, education, insurance, or risks. All industries will require you to have an understanding of how business works. Risk courses and the business administration courses can be completed at the same time. You don't need to do one before the other. For the business core courses, we do recommend that you start with our Business Foundations course. Otherwise, the order in which you take the courses doesn't really matter. It's the risk courses that you see on the left here that are mandatory to be taken in sequential order. But there's a bit more flexibility with the 5 core courses that you see here on the right. Okay, so let's have a closer look at the 3 risk management courses. The first is the Risk Management Principles and Practice. This course provides a basic overview of what risk management is, why it's important, and how to effectively manage risk. It's a great foundational course. The second course, Risk Assessment and Treatment, goes into more detail and focuses on how to identify, assess, and properly manage risk. And then the final course, Risk Finance, deals with understanding how to properly manage the financial aspect of risk. So more detailed course descriptions can be found on our website. Again, please note these courses must be completed in sequence as they do build on each other. All courses are offered online each semester, and you can see our website for specific dates and fees. I'll just quickly navigate to the website now so you can actually see some of the details that I've been referring to here. So if you go to our website, clicked on Programs, and then for our Risk Management program here, the specific schedule and fees link here on the left will show you the exact dates of each course. So for example, here in the fall term, you have 2 different sections to choose from. You wouldn't be taking both of these, you would pick one or the other. So the first course runs from September 14th to November 22nd. And the second option, if you were to start later in the term, goes from December to February. So you could potentially take the first course in the fall, the second course in the winter, and then the 3rd course in the spring. There's your specific fees there as well. And then for more detailed course information about each of the courses, you can use our course descriptions link on the left, which gives a bit more detailed information about each. And then also the course outlines cover some very specific information about each individual course. So if you access the course outlines, it'll tell you exactly the assessments used, the breakdown week by week for each module, and so on. So you can just click on these to see the exact detailed information there. Okay, so the risk courses typically have weekly pre-recorded instructor presentations, which provide the lecture component of the course. There's also some good content in the live sessions that are offered through WebEx or Zoom. The instructors will walk you through attending these sessions prior to it actually being held to make sure that you understand how the process works. There are group discussions that take place throughout the course, so you will have the opportunity to interact with other students and delve deeper into the content. These discussions are facilitated by the instructor and they are graded. Again, when you post your comments each week is really up to you. One great aspect of the online group discussions is that every student gets a voice and there's a lot of collaboration and participation among you and your classmates. Each of the 3 courses is unique, but you should expect quizzes, assignments, case studies, WebEx participation to assess your learning. You will earn a grade for each course, and your grade will be listed on an official McMaster transcript. WebEx sessions are archived and accessible after the broadcast as well. Again, you would want to budget about 8 to 11 hours per week to feel comfortable and in control of the pace of the course. All of the courses will require a textbook and a course pack. These materials are purchased separately after you enroll and pay for your course, and materials must be purchased online at the McMaster campus store through their website. You could expect to pay approximately $300 per course for your materials. If you are interested in earning your Canadian Risk Management or CRM designation, you must successfully complete the 3 risk management courses offered by McMaster and 3 standardized exams, one for each of the risk management courses. The 3 standardized exams are administered by the GRMI. They're outside of the scope and work the assignments that you would complete through McMaster. So how you would perform on your CRM exams does not impact the grade you receive from McMaster, and the registration and payment for your CRM designation and exams are handled separately and directly by the GRMI. Okay, looks like these are all our questions for today. I just want to point out our contact information here. That email, conted@mcmaster.ca, is the best way to reach us if you had any more detailed questions or you needed any assistance with anything. The phone number shown here is actually not active at the moment due to COVID precautions. Staff are all working remotely, but we're assisting students through email and website whenever possible. So if you had any questions, just send us an email and either myself or another information specialist will be happy to help you out. So thanks again, everyone, for your time. I hope this information was helpful and enjoy the rest of your day.